my Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 7-card draw. What do I need? Shadow read for this full moon to new moon, August into September. I am your reader. Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive president of DrawingTheCircle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, now available on Kindle, link in the description box, the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hi. Hey, my aqua lungs, my aquariums. It's your turn, my beloved Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. But if you are new to the channel, I just want to explain what a 7-card draw shadow read is. It is one card from 7 different card systems, 2 healing systems, 2 tarot decks, 3 oracles to get you clues, tips, and hints about a specific timeline. The timeline we are looking at is the full to new moon, a waning moon read, what you need to know from the divine to let go, to release, to forgive, to alchemize, all that. For a 14-day period, right? A half of a full moon cycle, the waning side. We're looking at the full moon, Sunday, August 22nd, just a couple of days from when I am doing this. 8:02 a.m. it goes full, but it goes void, of course, at the same time. So it will be in Aquarius, your sign, but you're not going to actually get that moment of full moon. So certainly you can work the waxing side up to that should you be planning anything intentional for your full moon. It does go into Pisces at 8:43 a.m. So you could obviously still catch the full moon tide of it, but it would be in Pisces at that point. So it's a busy morning, kind of, sort of, all times Eastern. I'm from New York. So we are then looking at what's going to go on. What do you need to let go of, release of, be aware of going on to a very powerful new moon. I will say this. On Monday, Labor Day here in the United States, September 6th, a new moon in Virgo, and my birthday. I don't know, turning 53, yes, I know I don't look at things. Turning 53 on a new moon is kind of special, except here's a little fly in the ointment, 8:52 p.m., which means we are doing a dark moon in Leo weekend for Labor Day weekend here in the United States. Yikes, right? I'll be casting 8:52 p.m. for sure. Something with a crystal for the element of earth. Sand is mutable earth, so if you want to do anything for new moon, draw it in sand. Just saying. I have a sandbox, so it's right up there too. It's right up above me. So yeah, what do you need to let go of, release during that waning period? You know, I just did a client today, a half-hour power. It was really great. Facebook video call. And posted here on YouTube a picture of me because I was like setting up the camera. I was like, "Ooh, look at me, I look good, right?" Snapped that thing, sent it around the world via the internet, and somebody asked me, it's like, "Well, how do I book a reading with you?" So I sent them the link to the link that's in the description box, booking a reading with Mal, which I also just watched, and it's fun. I like it. It's about 12-13 minutes of me really having a good time telling you about what goes down in a reading with me, how to book me, and all of that. So, look, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. Be here now, right? The best you can. Fixed air, right? Aquarius, focus on the element of air on your breath. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can. Doing the same. All the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box with links if you want to look into them further, as well as lots of Vimeo on-demand stuff if you want to check that out. Otherwise, it's a general read. You might want to check your other signs if you know them to get more about the situation we're about to look at, or something else completely different, yet usually connected. Please take a nice deep breath. Because when is it ever just one thing? One more nice deep breath. All right, we're going to start with the Carolyn Mace archetype deck. Been shuffling it since I hit record. Here we go. I call upon the collective pantheons of angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, ascended masters, the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, the spirit animals and the totems and the pantheon of all pantheons. Please, one card in clarity for the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the dominant chakra, 8th chakra archetype? What's going on in their 8th chakra? Hovering above them, affecting everything else, right? There's a lesson in there. There's alchemy in there, from lead to gold. Can be their archetype for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. It can be somebody else they're dealing with, but most likely it's in their 8th chakra. Hence, a lesson of alchemy for them regardless. What is that? This void of course full moon to new in Virgo. You got, I think, the first child archetype of this series. Yes, indeed you do. It's a survival family archetype. Everybody has the 4 survival archetypes. The child, the victim, victor, the saboteur, empower, and the prostitute. The prostitute has very little to do. Just read Sacred Contracts by Carolyn Mace. So everybody has the nature, everybody has the child archetype. Not everybody has the nature child. I do. I can relate very, very easily to this. I'll read what's written on the card, the shadow to the light, the toxic to the healthy here. But I will tell you, regardless of the sub-archetype within the child gestalt, if you want to go there, the child is the guardian of innocence and safety, right? Your innocence, the divine within you, the child at the core of who you are is immortal and eternal and completely innocent. Nothing in this world can touch it, but we don't always know that. The nature child, however, is a sub-category, as I said, a pattern within the pattern. The shadow attribute, tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. So not good. I mean, I knew kids like that growing up. The light attribute, friends with animals, communicates with nature spirits. You should hear some of the conversations I have with my cats, and some of them actually talk back. Meow! It freaks me out every time. One did it the last night I was meditating. Mom! Mom! Because they call me Mom. Of course they call me Mom. They don't have the jaw structure for Dad. So nature child, in its light, so innocent, so pure. I mean, it says right there, get out into nature, right? That's gonna really open some stuff up for you. And I know a lot of people who have the nature child archetype so dominant that they do not do well with humans, but you know, stick them out in nature, stick them with aminals. My mother was a nursery school teacher, I think. I was raised in a garden. So let's go deeper into that. Next 4 chakras down: crown, third eye, throat, heart, daughters of the moon, tarot, your internal dynamic, psychological dynamic, your feminine energy, whatever you want to call that. Please take a nice deep breath. The world behind your eyes, your personal level of power. Here we go. My goddesses, oh boy, here we go. My goddesses of air and the sign of Aquarius, please, one card in clarity. For the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, help them. This is usually where the shadow work goes down, the world behind the eyes, right? The stuff we repress that needs to come up. Dealing with this nature child archetype. So they might even be dealing with someone who also has the nature child archetype. Highly probable. But for them, inside stuff, inner dynamic, heart, throat, third eye, crown, what do they need to be aware of this full to new, August, September? Okay, good. This has come up quite a lot, I think. I'm not going to look and see which readings had it. But the 6 of Blades, traditional Rider-Waite tarot, right? The gondola, right? Going from choppy waters to smooth. Similar here without the aquatic device. We are looking at a card that has no reversal. The keyword manipulation. Now, people always enter that word through the shadow definition, right? Manipulating someone or being manipulated by someone. Prayer is manipulation. Meditation is manipulation, and this is an air card. So we're looking at third eye stuff here. This can absolutely be about counseling. This can be about the rite of confession, you know, in prayer to another person, to a therapist, to a counselor, journaling, something where you spin the mind, where you see it differently. And certainly that's why the card has no reverse. It is neutral, right? A blessing is a manipulation. A healing is a manipulation. So we're going to see what else. We got other cards to hit the table here, obviously. But let's say that there is a therapeutic mind balancing. That's the word. Thank you. 6s are about harmony and balance, numerologically, right? 2 3s, 2 stable foundations. With creating a nice balance in there. So a balance of mind. And I do not get the overthinky, you know, 9 of Swords vibe on that at all, particularly if you are able to center yourself and let the thoughts balance around you, be the still point, like a pirouette or a Sinead turn. Dancer. Yeah. Yeah, no, that feels pretty good. Let's see what this looks like lower 3 chakras, right? From the outside looking in, the inside looking out. Some of that, all of that, but definitely dealing with the lower 3 chakras, root, sacrum, solar plexus. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon my gods of air and the sign of Aquarius, please, lower 3 chakras. What's going on for this Aquarian collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, dealing with the nature child archetype in the 8th chakra, 6 of blades, manipulation, mental balance, can be all of that, and a side of fries. What's going on lower 3 chakra dynamic for them this full to new? The star. The star. Certainly about hope, but true hope rather than false hope. To me, this is the most spiritual card in the major arcana, highest in vibration because the star is higher than the sun and the moon. Yeah, so this is about guidance, this is about grace, this is about tuning to something higher. Wish fulfillment, sure, maybe, but you know, what is the wish fulfillment of a nature child? I want a pony, right? No, you don't. Trust me, you don't. Everybody does. Everybody wants something, right? But I wasn't raised with pets. I was raised with fur family, right? Just that's how it is. So I don't own these cats. If anything, they own me and my 3 boys. Oh, follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting my Sabby, my Belzy, and my Milky, or my boys. I love them, right? So I can totally relate to this. But this is saying from either the outside looking in, I feel like this is you we're looking at here, is that there is an alignment here. The 8th chakra is often called the star center, the home of the higher self, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. So we will look at the Whispers of Love Oracle, voices of the higher selves for sure. But the vibe I get on this is, yes, there has been something that you've been waiting for, and something that you've been kind of, you know, like your North Star, like checking in. I was like, am I still going in that direction? Am I still going in that direction? Just not sure how the child, the nature child archetype plays into that. Let's keep going. This will be our second of the 2 healing systems. We got our 2 tarot. After this, everything else is oracle with 2 bookie books at the end. If you're new, you'll see what I mean. Breathe. Okay. All right. The Ascended Masters, please. 1 card in clarity. A healing mantra from the Matt Kahn healing mantra deck to help them alchemize this nature child. With this 6 of blades on the inner, the star on the outer, which almost like if we pull back horizontally, we could see it's like, wow, they're guided. There's definitely something destined here, not so much feeling the fate, but the rising into destiny from fate. So what is their perfect healing mantra to help them with the alchemy to do that? Just to alchemize their fate, what they cannot change, into the destiny manifested for the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, this full to new August into September. Deconstructing doubt. Only my beliefs are in my way. There it is. There it is. Now, the child archetype there might be things you learned growing up, right, that were just not true. They just weren't. Your parents, your society around you might have believed that they were true, but they weren't. But it's going to have something to do with nature, right? And your sense of feeling safe in the world. I feel like what's so brilliant about deconstructing doubt, it has to do with self-inquiry. And I highly recommend the work, not just the work of Matt Kahn, you know, I adore him, but actually the work, this is the thing you want to internet search, whatever, the work of Byron, B-Y-R-O-N, Katie, K-A-T-I-E. The work by Byron Katie. It's female, Byron Katie. She's wonderful. Self-inquiry thing, 4 questions and a turnaround. Definitely a way of healthy looking at and questioning. Essentially is you have a thought, it's giving you some stress. It's way deeper than what I'm about to do here. Is it true? Question number 1. Can I absolutely know without any doubt that it's true? Am I absolutely sure it's true? Yeah, that one's, you're like, actually, I don't know that that's absolutely true. So you're moving in a direction. Who am I when I think that thought? Who would I be if I never had that thought? And then there's what's called a reversal, a turnaround. Just check it out, like anything like that, right? self-inquiry, deconstructing, doubt, only my beliefs are in my way. And if we want to go Abraham Hicks, a belief is just a thought you keep thinking, right? And doesn't mean it's true, but this is definitely third eye. I'm going to say, if you're reading my book, Words of Grace, the third eye chapter. What are the two graces of the third eye? Knowledge and clarity, right? Go into prayer, tap into this tuned in, tapped in, turned on state, get in the vortex, see clearly, blah, 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 blah. Blessed be Esther Hicks, right? And Abraham, Martin, and John. Oh, Abraham, Martin, and John. If you know what that reference is, you had better like and comment. That's obscure. My dad used to play that all the time. Anybody here seen my old friend Martin? Please take a nice deep breath. Higher selves of all involved, particularly with that star card on the table. Take another nice deep breath. Let's get this back on its selenite. I call upon the higher selves of all involved. Fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above. What is the whisper of love for the Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading? Nature Child, 8th chakra, 6 of Blades, Manipulation, Heart, third eye crown. The Star, lower 3 chakras, gotta be them from the outside looking in, or if it's them from the inside looking out, it's something that they really are hoping for, and they have set their sights upon, not just their physical eyes, I believe their third eye as well, with that dominant 6 of Blades staring at me from the table, because they just need to deconstruct some doubt. Only their beliefs are in their way. So, higher selves. What's your whisper of love to them this full to new? Now, if you've been following my channel for the past couple of years, and I've been reading this oracle, you know there's certainly one card that stops me in my fucking tracks every time. You got the True Love card. You know I'm putting this in the title. You knew this before I did. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. The innocence of your heart is probably really invested in this, but be careful of expectations, because true love is a warrior's path and will heal that child, but that child has to be loved completely by you first. There's a certain love that only you can give yourself. And the thing about true love is it tends to bust illusions. It conquers all. I am the true love that conquers all. How's that for an affirmation you really want to be gentle with, right? But the innocence of your heart, right? Now look, I can say I have true love with my mom, but that's maybe that, right? Who's to say this is immediately romantic, except they're making kissy face on the card. A little hard to ignore that. Guess I'm an art reader too. Thank you, Southern Strega. Yeah, but with the Star here, and a lot of this is a true love read. A fucking true love read. Party turner. I didn't even say it. That's what I call that type. The party turner. The party hath been turned. My aquariums. Holy crap. Let's just keep going. We're in Oracle territory here, and here's the new deck. First set of readings doing this. The Divine Animals Oracle by Stacey Demarco, and I feel like I went to school with Stacey Demarco. I wonder if it's her. So this is the voices of the spirit animals and the totems. Those are not the same thing. What did I say the other day? They said it through me. It was really clear. Yeah, there have been many spirit animals of Lassie. How many Lassies were there? But only one totem of the dog. You're with me? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there are totems of different breeds. A doodle's a little bit different than a Great Dane, right? Please take a nice deep breath. This does take a second, because here we're going non-verbal in a way. Yeah, but with that nature child, aren't we just there, though? Wow. Okay. I call upon the totems and the spirit animals of the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this energy. What is their divine animals oracle message that they need to help them with the alchemy of this nature child archetype? 6 of Blades on the inner, definitely a change of the way things are being seen, a balancing, a harmonizing there with the Star on the outer, guiding them forth. Just, there's such spiritual alignment here, and they just need to deconstruct their doubt. Only their beliefs are in their way, and why not? Because it's a true love read out of nowhere. This love is a once in a lifetime love. So what is the message you have for them? The beloved divine animals, this full to new. Well, I hope you're hungry. Hungry like the wolf. By the way, it is a new moon on Monday on my birthday. Someone wake up Simon Le Bon. All right, the wolf archetype. Authenticity. Oh, like true love. What, you gonna try and get true love and not be authentic? Good luck with that. It doesn't work, right? There is no falsehood in true love. It's a gradual unfolding too. Card number 17. I need the magnifying glass. The font in this is ridiculously small, but look how thick it is. They give a lot of information. I'm not reading all of it, but I'll give you the basic gist from 2 or 3 different places. Please take a nice deep breath. And by the way, gorgeous card. I mean, all of it. Every card in here is art. The authenticity, the wolf. Breathe. Card number 17, the wolf, Canis lupus. Authenticity. Discover who you really are by revealing your authenticity. This is always the best way. We all resonate a frequency, so if you are pretending to be someone you are not, you will keep attracting people with whom you do not resonate. It is necessary to negotiate a position with others sometimes, and there should be no anxiety about differences in opinion, right? So just be authentic about who you are. Now, the innocent child within you, and it's like, be like, yeah, and I talk to animals, and I like them better than most people. I've said it. Someone's allergic to cats. Sorry, that's like strike 1, 2, and 3. Right? You know, deal with it. My stepfather got over it. He didn't stop her from marrying my mother. So that's like the general description. They go into the mythos of the wolf, which is, oh yeah, it's long. Yeah, no, it's really long. Goes into the behavior and the habitat of the animal. Of course, the wolf is kind of all over the place. But we're going to look at the magic. And yes, I just did that to a book, but this is a working tool. I know, air signs, breathe. The magic. Call upon the wolf when you wish to be all you can be in the fullness of your authenticity, which also kind of sort of rhymes. While you do not have to be alone, being confident to live your life on your own terms very much embodies the energy of wolves. Wolf energy is also highly protective, and you can call upon it in workings where you may feel fearful or wish for a protective ally, maybe a true love ally. Oh my God, this is such a nature child read. Now, I'm more feline than canine. It's just how I am. My last name is Lyons, the Archangel of Lyons. I'm going to do a video explaining why I say I'm the Archangel of Lyons. Just one. It's one of many. But certainly that thing, the lone wolf, is actually an exception, not the rule. Wolves are pack animals, but certainly that authenticity, that strength, to not necessarily always have to bare your teeth, but to let people know where you stand, right? And there might be some seeing through that. And I think being authentic is sometimes saying, you know, only my beliefs are my way. I know I'm in process, but I will get through this. I am following a star. I do have hope, and not some false hope of maybe this or that will happen, but no matter what happens, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I will get through this. It is in my nature to follow the guidance and grace of nature, right? Absolutely recharge yourself. That's why I will go to the beach. I just haven't had time yet. I'm just going to go put my feet in the Atlantic Ocean, right? There's been sharks off the coast of Long Island. I wouldn't go in past my knees. I would see them coming, right? But just to get my hair wet, salt water, right, in the sand, that's my place of nature. Or go to one of the arboretums and walk around for an hour or two, recharging, right? But you do you. Like, what does authenticity really mean? You do you, and speak the truth of who you are. Work. Last card down. Gee, Mark, what's the last card down? I don't know. Could it be the mystical Celtic blessing cards to enrich and empower, called Blessed Be. Well, yes, it could be. And who's the author? We love so much to say her name, Lucy Cavendish, my love. She's here, she's on the table, and we need the magnifying glass for the little first bit of it. This is the pantheon of pantheons, all traditions, all cultures, star seeds, all of that, from jump to the present moment and beyond. Please take a nice deep breath. Different than the collective pantheons. Pantheons or pantheons is a different thing altogether, but containing all of it, whatever, holographic unity, go for it. Breathe. It's a fun read. It's a really fun read for a shadow read. As I call upon the pantheon of pantheons, please, one card in clarity. What is the blessing you bestow upon the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, alchemizing the nature child archetype into friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits, with that Six of Blades on the inner, that manipulation of the mind, that spinning it, hopefully finding the center, finding the balance in all of that, changing the way things are thought, following the star, being in that alignment with that high vibe, that 8th chakra guidance and grace pouring down upon them so that they can deconstruct doubt, understanding, starting with the understanding, only my beliefs are in the way. And what could be better for a waning moon read than to deconstruct, to release, to dissolve in this true love situation they are in. True love is a once-in-a-lifetime love, and that could be a true love with nature as well. And they need to be authentic about that and work that wolf magic, that authenticity to protect them, to protect that nature child within them as they go through this mental balancing, deconstructing doubt, following true hope, the grace of hope, the mother grace of hope, that we alone do nothing, but with the divine all things are possible, and there is a divine plan in play that we cannot see, that everything's going to work out just fine. With all of that on the table, what is the blessing you place upon them? My beloved pantheon of pantheons, for this full to new. A blessing on your health. A blessing on your health. You ain't got your health. What you got, right? Edwina Beckenbull. Go watch all of me. Lily Tomlin, Steve Martin. You'll know what I mean if you know what I mean. And if you don't, it's a really good movie. Beckenbull. Edwina Beckenbull. I remember more than that line, but it's a good one. Please take a nice deep breath. I'm going to give you this, come here, torch of Ariel right on the cards. I'm going to give you this blessing for realsies. Breathe. Card number 19, a blessing on your health. A blessing to inspire the blossoming of great good health within your life. May you, friend, be blessed with a rising of your own personal vitality. May life force flow into every cell of your body, inhabiting each fully with the desire for life and the yearning for the full feeling of all that is here for you to experience. May the cells in the blood sing their song with joy at being here, and may your bones be strong and whole, densely knitted in the joints to keep you upright, ever moving into the next step, a dance of love for the feeling of the world. Nature child. May the muscles take shape and move with your form, and may there be flexibility and the great gift of movement for you. May your organs do their holy work, and may the health of the mind, curious yet peaceful, awakened yet rested, be yours. May the energy that belongs to the hail be yours, and may your every footstep bring a little more vitality, a little more joy and movement, a little more of a blessing to simply be here. And it's such good health. May you know peace within the temple of the body, and may a revival of energy be yours, like that of spring after winter, as you have a spirit shining with good health, the energy all about you radiant, an auric field filled with wellness, a field of energy you can drink from and renew yourself each day and night of this lifetime. May the blessings of good health and joy in your body be yours. And should it be challenged, may you rise and meet that challenge with courage and security in the wisdom of your blood and bones, flesh and energy field. And may all that brings you back to wellness come to you again and again. Blessed be. That's hot. That's great. I mean, just images. They're showing me images of like forests and trees while I'm reading. It was a little distracting, but I get it. It's like, get out in nature. Get yourself back into balance. You know, you're an air sign. Granted, well, maybe you're an air moon, right? Look to the earth planets in your chart. Even if you have no planets in an earth sign, look at the houses that they're, particularly their fifth house. I would think that would be an interesting foray, right, to go out and enjoy nature a little bit. But if you've got the nature child archetype, for sure, plugging in to Mother Earth, right, the child of nature means the Mother Nature, right? Get out in the Mother. I really feel like inspiration, guidance, and grace will come to you. It's going to balance out your mind. Oh, let me just do it all together in the final blessing that I do, because they say it better than I do through me. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon the collective pantheons, please, please, may the Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, be blessed with all that they need. This void, of course, full moon to the new moon in Virgo, that they may be blessed with the magic and the protection of the wolf, showing forth their authenticity and knowing what their authenticity is within them as that Six of Blades inside of them. They bring themselves into balance, that mental health, that bringing into harmony in some way, shape, or form, because there is a blessing on their health that now they are aware of and that they can relax into. Really, with friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits, connecting with Mother Earth as a child of the Mother of the Earth, with the star shining the way, with grace, with guidance, with healing, with alignment, with a hope, the Mother grace of hope, that we alone do nothing, but with the divine all things are possible, and there is a plan better than anything we can imagine but cannot see. In this true love situation, regardless of how that manifests in their life, knowing that they are in a waning process of deconstructing doubt, that only their beliefs are in their way so that they can heal, which they will, which they are blessed to do, so that they can grow, which obviously they will as the child matures, that they can love themselves and truly in that authenticity be a blessing upon this world, the radiant divinity within them shining through them for their well-being, for our well-being, and for the well-being of all. So mote it be. And so it is. Wow. It's a lovely reading. Glad for it too. I've got a lot of aquarium friends. I love my aqualungs. You know I do. Guy who watches my house when I go away. Dear friend of mine. Watches my boys, is an aquarium. Anyway, so you want to book me for a reading, you know how. You want to read my book, you know how. Did you like the video? Like it. You want to feel like commenting? I wish you would, because I like to know. And certainly share it and all that jazz, should you so feel it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this full to new August into September 2021. Farewell and blessed be.